Welcome to Chalkboards to Cashflow, the podcast for educators and everyday professionals who want to build wealth through real estate without quitting their day job. I'm your host, Michelle, a full-time teacher who started investing in real estate to create more freedom, more security, and a better future for my family. If you've ever felt like your paycheck isn't enough or wondered if someone like you could really invest in property, this show is for you. Each week, we break down real stories, practical tips, and strategies to help you take that first step, even if you're starting small. Let's build something better together. Episode 4, 5 creative ways teachers can fund their first property, even if you think you don't have the money. Think you need 20% down to invest in real estate? Think again. As teachers, we're used to doing a lot with very little. In this episode, I'm going to share 5 creative ways you can fund your first property, even if your salary feels like it barely covers groceries and classroom supplies. If I can do it as a full-time teacher, so can you. Funding option 1, FHA loan. Let's start with the classic, the FHA loan. FHA stands for Federal Housing Administration, and it's designed for first-time homebuyers. You only need 3.5% down, not 20%. So on a $200,000 home, instead of needing $40,000 as a down payment, you only need $7,000. And here's the kicker. You can buy a 2 to 4 unit property with an FHA loan and live in one unit while renting out the others, like I did. This is called house hacking, and it's one of the smartest ways teachers can get started. Funding option 2, down payment assistance for educators. Many states and cities offer down payment assistance programs specifically for teachers. Some are forgivable loans, some are outright grants. For example, there's the Good Neighbor Next Door program, where educators can buy certain homes at a 50% discount. Check with your local housing authority or lender. These programs are often buried in government websites, but they're out there. Funding option 3, partnering with friends or family. If you don't have the cash, maybe someone in your network does. You can partner with a family member or a friend. They bring the capital, you do the legwork. Example, you find the property, manage it, and split the profits. Just make sure to put everything in writing, ideally with an attorney, so expectations are clear and relationships stay healthy. Funding option 4, HELOC, Home Equity Line of Credit. If you already own your home, even if you've only had it a few years, you might be sitting on money you didn't know you had. Equity. With a HELOC, a home equity line of credit, you can borrow against your home's equity to fund a down payment. This is a great option if you've owned for a while or bought when interest rates were lower. Funding option 5, seller financing. This one's a little less common, but it's powerful. Seller financing means the seller acts as the bank. Instead of going through a traditional lender, you negotiate terms directly with the seller. It's great for properties that might not qualify for a bank loan, or when the seller owns the home free and clear. You can often negotiate lower down payments and more flexible terms, especially in off-market deals. Let's recap. 1, the FHA loan with 3.5% down. 2, teacher-specific down payment assistance. 3, partner with friends or family. 4, HELOC, borrow against your home's equity. And 5, seller financing, negotiate directly with the seller. You don't need to be rich, you just need to be resourceful, and teachers excel at that. If this episode gave you an idea you hadn't considered, do me a favor, tap on this podcast and follow. Leave a quick review. It helps other teachers find us and come to join the Chalkboards to Cashflow Facebook group. We're building a community of educators who are investing in themselves and their futures, one property at a time. Thanks.
Thanks for listening to Chalkboards to Cashflow, where we turn real estate dreams into real-life wins for teachers and everyday investors. If this episode helped you feel a little more confident or inspired, make sure to follow, leave a review, and share with a friend. And don't forget to join our free Facebook group, Chalkboards to Cashflow, where we support each other every step of the way. Until next time, keep learning and keep growing. And remember, you don't need to be rich to start. You just need to start.